wrench left a bruise on my palm today. I'm hauling a load of cedar and pine. The dash light is dim and the heater is loud, but it keeps the winter away. But it keeps the winter away from my skin. Just a working man on a blacktop road, trying to outrun the weight of the day. I reach for the knob to kill the silence, and the needle landed right on the mark. The radio still plays your song. It's a 3-minute ghost in the dark, or that I'm falling apart at the seams. It just sings like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. I remember the way the tailgate shook when we sat by the creek in the mud. You had your boots off and your hair tied back, humming along to that lonesome bridge. Now the leather on the seat is cracked and cold, and the landscape looks like a jagged tooth. The sky is heavy with the coming snow, but that melody is keeping me warm. The radio still plays your song. It's a 3-minute ghost in the dark. You don't care that you're long gone, or that I'm falling like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. Maybe the DJ's is lonely too, spinning these records for the tired and the lost. It's a small mercy in a hard-hearted world to hear your voice in a steel guitar string, to hear your voice in a steel guitar string, even if it hurts to sing along. The radio still plays your song. It's a 3-minute you long gone, or that I'm falling apart at the seams. It just sings like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. I'm just pulling off the shoulder now, watching the signal start to fade. Play it one more time.
Bartender looked at me tonight, said, "You waiting on someone?" I just smiled. Yeah, I was. There's 2 glasses on the table, but I'm drinking here alone. One still full of what we had, one for what is gone. You said you'd be here at 8, like every Friday night, but time keeps ticking louder, and you're nowhere in sight. I got a feeling deep inside, something just ain't right. 2 glasses on the table, only one gets used, one for me still holding on, one for the truth I never knew. You said forever, meant it then, or at least I thought you did. Now I'm sitting here with both of them, and wondering where you've been. I see a car outside the bar, parked across the street, but you ain't walking through that door. You're somewhere I can't see. Then I catch your reflection in the window down the hall, laughing with a stranger like I meant nothing at all. That moment hit like whiskey burns, and everything just turned. 2 glasses on held my hand, looked in my eyes while breaking every vow. Now I'm raising both these glasses, but you ain't here now. But you ain't here now. I should've known by the way you changed, by the silence in your tone, by the nights you said you're busy, but I felt it in my bones. Love don't lie like that. Love don't walk away. Love don't leave you sitting there with nothing left to say. So I drank them both down slowly, let the truth sink in. Some people love you halfway and leave you where you've been. I placed the ring beside the glass, watched the neon glow, and walked out of that bar tonight, finally letting go. 2 glasses on the table, now there's none for you. I'm done believing broken words and promises untrue. You lost me in that moment when you chose someone new. Now I'm walking out the door, and I'm finally through. Soft guitar, no piano, no more waiting, no more lies. Pause, just me and a brand new life.
There's a cowboy hat on the passenger seat, covered in dust and time, still bent on the left side brim, just the way you liked. You throw your boots up on the dash, laughing at the radio songs. Lord, this truck's been awful quiet since you've been gone. Funny how the smallest things can keep a heart hanging on. That cowboy hat on the passenger seat still carries your memory, like you just stepped out for a minute and you'll come back to me. Every mile this old truck rolls feels lonelier than before. Yeah, that cowboy hat beside me still hurts me to my core. I drove through Amarillo last week, stopped where we used to dance. Band was playing slow old country, like they were giving ghosts a chance. Bartender asked whose hat is that? I couldn't find the words. Some pain lives too deep inside to ever fully learn. Some people leave this world but never leave the ride. That cowboy hat on the passenger seat still carries your memory, like you just stepped out for a minute and you'll come back to me. Every mile this old truck rolls feels lonelier than before. Yeah, that cowboy hat beside me still hurts me to my core. And if there's a road beyond
you're somewhere driving slow under heaven's neon lights. Maybe one day I'll see that hat waiting by my side once more, and we'll ride forever together like we did before. That cowboy hat on the passenger seat don't break me like it did. Now it feels more like a reminder of the best love I lived. And though this road keeps rolling on with miles I can't ignore, I'll always save that seat for you forevermore. Turn signal clicking, truck shifting gears, sunrise birds faintly heard. Still got your hat beside me, small smiling voice. Guess some people never really leave. Truck fades into open highway wind.
Rain's washing the oil off the street. That red sign's buzzing like a wasp. I'm staring at a chip plate. You're twisting a napkin into rope. The air smells like wet asphalt, and the grease trap in the back. Just one booth at Rosie's, holding up what's left of us. A little sugar and a lot of dust, trading looks we can't afford in this one booth at Rosie's. My dad always said I'd stay rooted like a fence post in this mud. You got that bus ticket in your coat, next to a pack of crushed smokes. I ain't gonna beg you on the steam ride. The waitress is leaning on the counter. She's seen this movie 1,000 times. The sun's going down behind the refinery, and I'm still stuck on the same line. Stuck on the same line. Just one booth at Rosie's, holding up what's left of us. A little sugar and a lot of dust, trading looks we can't afford in this one booth at Rosie's. The rain ain't stopping.
There's a quiet in the evening breeze, your hand resting next to me. No words words, but I understand. This is where forever began. Met you on a summer night underneath those county lights. You were laughing, I was shy, didn't know you'd change my life. Old blue jeans and your wild hair, dancing like you didn't care. From that moment I could see you were everything to me. Every road led me to you. Every dream somehow came true. So take my hand, don't let it go. Write our story down this road, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. Sunday mornings, coffee slow, front porch swing, nowhere to go. Your head resting on my chest, in your arms I feel my best. Every laugh, every tear, just makes everything more clear. I don't need a fancy life, just your love right by my side. Through the highs and through the lows, you're the only home I know. So take my hand, don't let it go. Write our story down this road, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. When the years start rolling by and there's silver in our hair, I'll still look into your eyes and find my heaven there. If the world falls all apart, we'll still have what we've made. Just two hearts, one love that will never fade. So take my hand, don't let it go. We'll keep dancing nice and slow, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. Yeah, forever starts today. On this old dirt road we'll stay, just you and me, for all our days on this dirt road. We'll find our way.
Sometimes memories don't fade, they just get quieter with time. I found an old box in the attic, covered up in dust and years. Inside were photographs and letters, and pieces of us still here. There was one from that summer carnival. You're laughing in the carnival, you're laughing in the pouring rain. Lord, we look so young together, before life learned how to change. Now it's old pictures and faded memories, playing like a movie inside of me. Every smile frozen in time, every moment still alive. And no matter where life goes, some hearts never let go. Yeah, all that's left of yesterday are old pictures and faded memories. I still remember your old blue jacket hanging in my Chevrolet, and those midnight drives through nowhere, and those midnight drives through nowhere. When forever felt so safe, back when dreams were running wild, and love came naturally, before the world got complicated and stole your heart from me. Now it's old pictures and faded memories, playing like a movie inside of me. Every smile frozen in time, every moment still alive. And no matter where life goes, some hearts never let go. Yeah, all that's left of yesterday are old pictures and faded memories. how a simple photograph can bring a grown man to tears. One little glimpse of yesterdays, and sometimes late at night I still hear your voice soft like you never really left me. Now it's old pictures who we used to be. Every laugh, every kiss still lives inside this emptiness. And even though you're gone, yeah, time keeps holding the photograph, but not the memories we had. Some memories grow old, but they never die. Last train. Well, I got my ticket and a heavy bag. Yes, I got my ticket and a heavy bag. Leaving Memphis for a different town. Well, the moon is cold on the station door. Lord, the moon is cold on the station door. I don't want to see this place no more. She stayed out late and she wouldn't do right. Yes, she stayed out late and she wouldn't do right. So I'm catching that engine in the middle of the night. I hear that whistle blowing down the track. Lord, I hear that whistle blowing down the track. Once I'm gone, I ain't looking back. Last train out of Memphis now. Yes, the last train out of Memphis now. Don't ask me where and don't ask how. Don't ask me where and don't ask how. Going home, moving on. Steel guitar is crying like a lonesome soul. Yes, that steel is crying like a lonesome soul. Watch that river and the water roll. Wait for the morning and the rising sun. Well, I wait for the morning and the rising sun. Running from the things that I have done. Moving on. Last train. Well, I'm moving on. Last train. Well, I'm moving on. Last train. Lord, I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. Last train out. Glass is heavy on the pine. Iron stove is choked with soot. Draft is coming through the floor. Right where the winter took its foot. I poured the medicine to the mark. Bottles sweating on the wood. I tell you that I'm sorry now. If I thought it'd do some good. We're burning down to the cold white ash, just a heat that don't reach the wall. I'm swallowing traded my youth for a paycheck. I traded my lungs for the cold. Thought I was building us a home, but I only dug a deeper hole. You're lying still beneath the quilt, turning from the man I am. I'm sitting here with shaking hands, doing the only thing I can. We're burning down to the cold white ash, just a heat that don't reach the wall. I'm swallowing the smoke of it. The bottle's dry, the grate is cold, just the smoke before the sun, just the smoke.
Flowing river, old radio static searching for signal. Dad used to say, river remembers every man that crosses it. Soft splash of water, guess it remembers me too. There's an old wood dock past Carter's Bend, where I spent my younger days, skipping stones and chasing dreams, before life pulled me away. I carved our initials in that pine back in the summer of '81. Thought love would last forever then. Funny how forever comes undone. Some things fade with time, some never really leave. The river knows my name, every tear I tried to hide, every prayer I whispered low on those long and lonely nights. It carries every memory like the current carries rain. Yeah, the river knows my story, and it still calls my name. Mama's house got sold last spring, now strangers own the land, but I still see her standing there, waving with both hands. And my brother left for Memphis town, said he'd never come back here, but I swear I heard him crying once when Daddy disappeared. Funny how a river runs, but somehow always stays. The river knows my name, every tear I tried to hide, every prayer I whispered low on those long and lonely nights. It carries every memory like the current carries rain. Yeah, the river knows my story, and it still calls my name. Maybe souls move like water, never really gone, just flowing through the shadows long after we move on. And maybe when my time comes and they lay me in the clay, the river will keep on singing long after I fade away. The river knows my name, but it don't hold me down. Every hurt I carried once feels lighter somehow now. And when my journey's over, like the sunset after rain, I'll drift into forever, where the river calls my name. River flowing stronger, evening crickets, water keeps moving. Guess that's life. Radio static returns briefly, then silence.
There's a bar stool by the window where I've been sitting for years, watching strangers come and go, trying to drown their fears. Bartender knows my first name and exactly what I drink. Funny how a man gets quiet when he's got too much to think. This old bar's heard stories I'll never say out loud. The bar stool by the window still holds what's left of me. Every night I sit right here with ghosts nobody sees, and every drop of whiskey just brings your memory around. Yeah, this bar stool by the window never lets me put you down. There's a couple slow dancing to an old George Jones song. Makes me think about the nights when we thought we'd last so long. Your laughter used to fill this place like smoke beneath the lights. Now all I've got are echoes and these long neon nights. Some memories fade away, yours just pull up a chair. The bar stool by the window still holds what's left of me. Every night I sit right here with ghosts nobody sees, and every drop of whiskey just brings your memory around. Yeah, this bar stool by the window never lets me put you down. Maybe somewhere souls keep meeting in little bars beyond the sky, where a heartbreak turns to music and nobody says goodbye. Maybe you're still dancing slowly somewhere heaven's jukebox plays,
waiting for me down the road at the end of all my days. The bar stool by the window don't feel as cold tonight. Guess healing comes in pieces like neon in the night. And though your memory still visits, it don't hurt the way it did. Now I raise this glass with gratitude for the love we used to live. Piano stops, chairs stacking, rain slowing outside. Last call, boys. Whiskey glass gently set down. Guess I'll head on home now. Saloon door opens. Rain and wind fade into silence.
Old jukebox crackles to life. Soft crowd chatter. Slow steel guitar. Dance with me like we still got forever. Small pause, even if tonight's the end. Your hand still fits inside of mine, like it always used to do. But there's a sadness in your eyes tonight that wasn't there before with you. Couples turning round the floor under dim Tennessee lights, and somehow this old country song feels too honest tonight. I can feel goodbye coming in the way you hold me close. Give me one more dance before goodbye, one more slow song in your arms tonight. Let me pretend the world ain't breaking just for a little while before you walk away forever and leave this heart behind. Give me one more dance before goodbye, before I lose you tonight. The band keeps playing love songs slow, like they don't know we're falling apart. And every step across this floor feels like counting down my heart. I memorize your perfume, the way your hair falls free, trying to hold on to the little things that tomorrow steals from me. Some moments last forever,
heart behind. Give me one more dance before goodbye, before I lose you tonight. And if there's a place where souls reunite beyond these lonely years, maybe we'll find this dance again somewhere beyond the tears, where the music never fades away and nobody has to leave. Yeah, maybe heaven's just a ballroom for hearts that still believe. So here's one last dance before goodbye, one last moment frozen in time. I'll carry every step we shared for all the rest of my life. And even when the lights go dark and this old song finally ends, you'll always be the love I held in one last dance before goodbye. Thank you, darling. Footsteps slowly walking away. Dance floor's empty now. Jukebox clicks off. Silence.
There's a song playing on the radio, takes me back to a place I know, where your laugh was all I need and love was wild and free.
We were kids on a gravel road,
Chasing dreams we couldn't hold, barefoot running through the night, living fast in neon light. Old guitar and a pickup bed, every word we never said. Didn't need to understand, we had forever in our hands. Time was slow, hearts were fast, never thought it wouldn't last. Back when we were young and free, you meant everything to me. Every laugh, every kiss was a moment I still miss. We were fire in the dark, leaving footprints on my heart. Even though those days are gone, you're still where I belong. Saw your name in an old cafe, like a ghost from yesterday. Every memory came alive, like you never said goodbye. Summer nights and county fairs, wind still blowing through your hair. I can close my eyes and see you still dancing next to me. Maybe time moves on too fast, but some love was built to last. Back when we were young and free, you meant everything to me. Every laugh, every kiss was a moment I still miss. We were fire in the dark, leaving footprints on my heart. Even though those days are gone, you're still where I belong. If I could go back for a day, I wouldn't change a single thing. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still live it all again. That love made who I am. Every scar, every plan, And no matter where I go, you're the best I'll ever know. Back when we were young and free, you were everything to me. Every dream, every touch, God, I still miss it so much. We were fire in the dark. You'll forever leave your mark. Even though life moved along, you're still where I belong. Yeah, back when we were young, it felt like forever.
I walked into that old bar downtown, trying hard to clear my head. But your favorite song came pouring out the second that I stepped in there. Bartender looked the other way, like he understood the pain. Guess everybody here tonight came to lose something again. Some songs don't just play, they bring people back to life. It was a night the jukebox cried, spinning every memory of you. Steel guitars and whiskey tears falling with every tune. And every word those old songs sang cut deeper than before. Yeah, it was the night the jukebox cried, and my heart hit the floor. There's a couple dancing by the neon lights, like heartbreak ain't real yet. And an old cowboy near the window, trying hard to forget. I lit another cigarette, watched the smoke drift through the dark. Funny how a little melody can tear a whole man apart. Some nights you drink the whiskey, some nights the whiskey drinks you. It was a night the jukebox cried, spinning every memory of you. Steel guitars and whiskey tears falling with every tune. Every word those old songs sang cut deeper than before. Yeah, it was the night the jukebox cried, and my heart hit the floor. Maybe somewhere beyond this life there's a song that never ends, where broken hearts find harmony and lonely souls mend. Baby, every voice we miss still echoes through the night, like angels singing country songs beneath heaven's neon lights. It was a night the jukebox cried, but somehow I survived. Every scar you're leaving made reminded me I was alive. And though your memory still lingers like smoke around that door, I ain't breaking like I used to anymore. Song ending softly, jukebox motor slowing
chairs moving. Last song of the night. Guess heartbreak finally ran out of quarters. Fade into silence.
Everybody's got scars. Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin. Everyone a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the way to hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. Maybe strength has learned how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking. Cause the deepest wounds inside us can be strongest light. And every scar reminds me I survived. These scars speak my name, my weakness, not my shame. But we became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame, I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry out loud. The pain remembered me, but it didn't defeat me.
I didn't choose every road I took, but every road chose who I became. I've been driving through the midnight with a heart full of mistakes. Every mile a silent lesson, every turn a choice I made. I've seen cities come and go, like the people in my life. Some stayed long enough to change me, some just passed me by. Every road that made me strong, every place where I went
was a road that made me me. There were nights I kept on running from the man I couldn't face. Tried to hide inside the shadows, but you can't outrun your fate. I've been lost more times than I know. Felt like giving up the fight, but every road that nearly broke me was the one that gave me light. Every road that made me strong, every road that made me strong, every place where I went wrong, every place where I went wrong, every mile I walked alone, every mile I walked alone led me closer to my home. Through the dust and through the pain, through the dust and through the pain, through the sunshine and the rain, through the sunshine and the rain, every step that set me free was a road that made me me. If I could turn around, would I change a single mile? Or would I take the same road back just to see your smile? 'Cause every scar I carry now, every tear I've ever known, built the man who's standing here, finally at home. Every road that made me strong, every road that made me strong, was a place where I belong, every place where I belong. Every fall and every climb was just part of this design. Through the dark I found my way to the man I am today. Every step that set me free was a road that made me me. Still driving, still learning, still becoming.
He never said too much, but somehow he said it all. In the way he worked, in the way he stood tall. He had hands like worn out leather from a life out in the sun. Said, you don't quit when it gets hard, son. You just finish what you've begun. Every morning for the daylight, he'd already be halfway gone, chasing down a living so we could carry
I am who I am today 'cause of the man he taught me to be. We didn't have much growing up, but we never felt poor, 'cause he gave us everything we needed, even when he had no more. I remember nights by the fire when he'd tell those stories slow about dreams he never followed, so I could chase my own. He was the man I learned to be, strong when I was weak, standing tall on broken ground when life brought me to my knees. Every word, every scar, every lesson I still see. I am who I am today 'cause of the man he taught me to be. Now I see his reflection staring back at me in the mirror every morning, in the man I've come to be. And I hope I make him proud with every step I take, 'cause everything I am today was shaped by his mistakes. Now there's a boy that calls me dad, and I hold him just the same, and I whisper all those words that my father never said. But I feel him in the silence, in every choice I make, like he's walking right beside me with every step I take. He was the man I learned to be, through every high and low, through every road I've ever walked, and every place I go, every tear, every fight, every truth he gave to me. I'll pass it down the line someday. The man he made me be. Yeah, I'm still learning, but I think he'd smile if he could see me now. Soft fade out.
Everybody's got scars. Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. But I survived the flame, yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine. But every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. But I survived the flame, yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. 'Cause the deepest wounds inside us can become the strongest light. I survived the fight. These scars speak my name, not my weakness, not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame again. Now every mark I carried proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me. The iron bell swings over the ridge, it hits the valley like a stone. I watch the dust settle on the cloth, waiting for what I've always known. The stove is cold and the air is thin. I haven't moved since the break of day. I feel the weight of every sin, that I was never strong enough to pray. Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. I see the cars parked on the grass, beneath the oaks beside the gate. Your side of the bench is cold as glass, while I just sit and negotiate. While I just sit and negotiate with a God I haven't spoken to in more years than I care to count. I'm looking for a drop of dew instead of climbing up the holy mount. Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. They say the water heals the sick, but I'm still buried in the red. The preacher's talking to the wind while I'm hearing every word you said. Under the burden of a broken man, Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. Let the iron ring, let it ring. It don't change a thing. Sunday without you, just the grit and the dust. Without you, nothing left but the rust. Sunday ringing out for me. Just let it ring. I learned real young that not every house feels like a home. I remember plates breaking in the kitchen, Mama crying down the hall. Daddy drinking through the midnight, punching holes into the wall. I was hiding with my headphones, trying not to hear the pain, praying someday I'd escape it before I became the same. I'm a son of a broken home, had to learn to stand alone, built my heart out of the dust when nobody gave me love. Every scar a childhood year made me stronger than they'd hear, made me son of a broken home. Teacher said I looked distracted, guess they saw it in my eyes. A kid carrying too much darkness, trying hard to act alright. I watched friends go home to laughter while I drove through silent streets. Wondering why the world felt warmer to everybody else but me. I'm a son of a broken home, had to learn to stand alone, build my heart out of the dust when nobody gave me love. Every scar a childhood year made me stronger than they'd hear, made me son of a broken home. Maybe that's why I love too hard, or push away the ones I need. But I promised myself one thing, the day I finally leave, the pain stops here with me. I'm a son of a broken home, but I won't stay broken long. Turn survival into faith. Every scar, every tear brought me standing right here. Now the boy nobody knows finally found his way back home. Maybe home is something we build ourselves.
Ain't no rush in this old town. Sun goes slow when you're around. Got everything I'll ever need right here with you and me. Front porch swing, creaking sound, your bare feet on the ground. Sweet tea sweating in the sun, lazy days just having fun. You laugh like a summer breeze, blowing soft through the trees. Every little thing you do feels like home when I'm with you. Don't need no big city lights, got your love, that's my life. Home ain't a place I know, it's wherever you go. In your arms I find my truth. Girl, my whole world is you. Through the highs and the lows, down every winding road. No matter where life may roam, baby, you're my home. Sunday church, old back pew, praying just to stay with you. Truck rides under painted skies,
stars reflecting in your eyes. Every mile, every turn, every lesson that we learn leads me right back to your heart, like that's where I should start. Through every change we go through, I keep falling for you. Home ain't a place I know, it's wherever you go. In your arms I find my truth. Girl, my whole world is you. Through the highs and the lows, down every winding road, no matter where life may roam, baby, you're my home. When the years start passing by and there's silver in our lives, I still reach out for your hand like I did when this began. Through every storm, every fall, you're the answer to it all. Ain't no doubt, I've always known you're the place I call my home. Home ain't a place I know, it's wherever you go. In your arms I find my truth. Girl, my whole world is you. Through the highs and the lows, down every winding road, no matter where life may roam, baby, you're my home. Yeah, wherever you are, that's where I